Dave Johan with Carl Greaves, trainer of David Avanesyan at the DCT gym in Nottingham, Hyson Green. Long title there. How are we doing?
Yeah, good, thank you. Good.
You're preparing for the fight with Josh Pretty Boy Kelly. How do you see that fight going down? I mean, it's been quite heated in the exchange so far, hasn't it, Carl?
Yeah, it's going to be a great fight. I mean, now it's top of the bill at the O2 Arena, a massive stage. It's all set for fireworks. I mean, obviously the animosities from the past when Josh Kelly pulled out in December, and we're looking forward to it. I mean, it's going to be a good fight, a 50-50 fight, and I'm really confident David will do the business.
I mean, what sort of dangers does Josh Kelly possess? Did you watch his fight at the Madison Square Garden over in New York in June?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good fighter. He's elusive. He's got skills. He's hard to hit. He likes to work at his own pace. But David's a very, very strong fighter. And he's on a big run. 3 back-to-back wins, all by knockout in Spain last year. And we're very confident. I mean, we wanted the fight when David was on a bad run, so obviously now we're even more confident. Now he's on a top run after last year.
Do you think there's a bit of hype behind Pretty Boy Kelly?
There's a bit of hype behind him, but he is good. I mean, I don't think it's a foregone conclusion, this fight. It's a very tough fight. I mean, styles make fights, and they're both wrong for each other in the right way, sort of thing. But yeah, I think it's going to be a tough fight. But the way David punches with them little 8-ounce gloves on is strong, is physical, and I'm sure he'll get to Kelly and hurt him.
I mean, looking at David's record as well, Sugar Shane Mosley, over Peterson as well. You could argue that he's the more sort of world-class, well-rounded fighter, can't you, as well?
Yeah, David's been around a long time. He's boxed at a top level. I mean, obviously Lamont Peterson, a great fighter. He was a lot bigger than David on the night, which I thought was the reason David got beaten. David was on a bad run. He lost to Kavalauskas through personal problems, but last year he really got his act together, went over to Spain, and obviously stopping Kermela Jaraga twice. He was unbeaten I think he was 27-0 with 24 knockouts, then went back and did it again, and then having that routine European title defence at the end of last year, he's put him in good stead for this fight, and we're working hard. We've got various sparring partners in. We're going to leaving no stones unturned. We're really putting the work in, and I think it's going to be David's night, and he deserves it more than anything.
And I've read as well that Amir Khan was giving you guys a hand. Are you going over there? Is that happening?
Yeah, we was meant to be sparring with Amir Khan, but he hasn't got a date yet, and obviously he just had a child, so that's been put on the back burner until actually Amir gets a date. He's not interested in sparring David at the moment, so whether that'll happen, I don't know. But we've got a lot of good sparring partners covered, and like you say, we're really kicking in now, and the work's beginning, and all the sparring's happening, and yeah, David's going to be in fantastic shape for this fight.
Between you and Adam Booth, and with what happened with Neil Marshall as well, with the packet of condoms, the rose, all in jest, I take it, or is he getting under your skin?
He's not getting under my skin, but obviously Neil wasn't happy the way things turned out. There's a lot of reasons why he brought all that up at the press conference, and it was true what he was saying. I mean, there's not many men in boxing that've got the balls to sit on a top table and give it him, and he just gave it him and spoke his mind, and everything he said was true. I mean, I know what's going on in the background, and Neil's one of these guys that he doesn't hold back. He says what he thinks, and fair play to him. I mean, there needs to be more men and people like that in boxing, and I take me out off to Neil, and he was a little bit concerned and what people would have thought, but no, I was pleased, and so was a lot of other people. It's gone down well.
Going over to what happened stateside, what do you reckon? What do you think of that performance, Tyson Fury? You must have watched that, surely.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, you're going to think I'm crazy, but I haven't seen the full fight yet. I've been so busy. Obviously, I didn't get into 1 o'clock in the morning. Then I was up at 7:30 having to Oldham with David sparring on the Sunday. So I haven't watched the full fight yet. I've seen the highlights, and Tyson really stuck to his word. He took it, he went forward, and he gave it to Deontay Wilder. A lot of people thought he was talking trash before, thinking he'd just get on the back foot on boxing, but he took it to Deontay Wilder and broke his heart from what I've seen, and put him down 2 times, and And what a great win. I mean, what a big win for British boxing. I mean, we've got all the bolts in Britain with AJ and Tyson, and that fight needs to happen. We need to see that fight. I mean, obviously this rematch clause with Deontay Wilder saying he's gonna take it, which is a shame. I'm hoping he doesn't. I'm hoping something can happen and they can get him step aside for AJ and Tyson to fight each other, because what a shame if that fight don't happen next.
Absolutely. You've touched upon it, all the belts here on UK soil. So just going over to David then against JPK. So how are you seeing this fight going down? Do you think it's going to be a brutal KO, a points decision? What do you think?
You know what, for 6 rounds it's going to be a tough fight for David because of the style. I mean, Josh is elusive, he's hard to get to, but I mean, obviously I have David on the body belt on the pads every day, and he hits phenomenally hard, and I mean, especially with them little 8-ounce gloves on. And I mean, Kelly, he is elusive and he is hard to hit at times, but he does get hit and he does get hurt, and I've seen that in a few of his fights. And I just think that 12 rounds is a long time to keep someone like David off, and he will find a way to win. I mean, he's so strong physically and mentally, and nothing phases him. He's been in the backyard the whole of his career in America and in Spain, and he's fought all over the world. And going to the O2 Arena London on a massive platform isn't going to fade David one bit. And I just feel like he's got Kelly's number. I think he's mentally stronger, and he's got a bigger heart, and that's going to be the factors in this fight. I mean, but like I say, it's going to be tricky, it's going to be tough at times, but I do feel that David will break Kelly's heart and get to him.
Good stuff. Carl, any shout-outs before we...
No, I mean, obviously I just want to thank everyone for the support. I mean, having David over here, he's got a lot of English-based fans now, and I'm sure we're going to take a lot of support to the O2. I mean, he's got him coming over from Spain. Obviously, he's got a big fan base there from Bilbao, for obviously his fights over there with Lijaraga, and obviously he's got British-based fans from obviously me and Neil Marsh, and he's got all his Russian and Armenian fans coming over, so there'll be plenty of support in there for David, and we're ready to rock and roll. It's going to be a great night, and one that's going to be great for everybody in boxing. It's going to be a hell of a fight.
Thanks a lot, Carl. Thanks for having us down today, and all the best from the Boxing Voice.
Top man.
Feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive, from Border Wars, from title, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.